Okay guys, this is take 3. I'm doing a couple of wee quick videos tonight, a couple of products that I think you'll be very interested in. Bushcrafters, wild campers, preppers, survivalists, guys that like to go outdoors, spend a bit of time in nature. Just a couple of wee pieces of kit I've come across, thinking outside of the box on one of these, and it's these. Environmentally friendly firelighters. We brought them in. I work in a building supply yard. We sell lots of different materials. One of the things we brought in recently was the multi-fuel stoves. You know, the wee stoves for people's houses. Firelighters for them. Lifted this up in work today. £1 for the packet. 28 blocks. Each block has a 10-minute burn time. 280 minutes burn time for £1. Okay. Zero CO2. No smell. Made from like a wood composite and recycled vegetable oil. Now I say this is Tech 3. For some reason my camera's failed a couple of times, and then the wind picked up earlier so you couldn't hear what I was saying. So I've already one opened. Whenever you open them, they look like a big bad bar of chocolate, and you just break a block off. The block that you break off is fibrous. It's like an MDF, but maybe, you know, a lot more fibrous. If you're from the Sarge's school of thought, fluffing it up might mean that you're able to throw a spark from a ferrocerium rod and allow it to catch. All I'm going to use tonight is, on my keys I have a true utility lighter. It's a wee peanut lighter, hangs there. It's a useful little tool when you strike right. There we go. Okay, now this one hasn't been lit yet, so instant ignition. Okay, we're in a shed, so you know, okay, we don't have to worry about things like the wind or moisture or that. But if you store that properly, carry that properly, and have that as part of your kit, you can see the benefits of having that. Now that's 28 of those blocks for £1. I don't know where they're going to be available close to you. We're a hardware store. Fingers are getting hot. We're a hardware store and we supply them. Okay. Zarla is the brand. I'm sure there's other brands equally of the same similar style, but I seen those work, and I just kind of thought to myself they would benefit my cook kit. If I'm taking out just enough for a brew, if I'm taking my billy can and my hobo stove out, or my titanium cup and my hobo stove, and I'm not spending all night out in the woods. I want to go out, do whatever I'm doing, stop and enjoy a brew and a read, and then come back home again. A couple of those in my cook kit guarantees me fire, guarantees me from a simple lighter like this. Okay, so I'm not carrying anything more than what's already in my pocket. Instant flame, reconstituted wood fibers and vegetable oil. 10-minute burn time, and you can see it's not a smolder. It's not struggling to burn. It's doing it very effectively, and that's going to allow you a good ignition source for whatever you need it for. So I've got a couple of packs of these. If you're interested, I'm sure I can maybe get some of you sorted out, guys. Look them up, see where they're available locally. I mean, there's a lot of surefire firelighters out there. A lot of you guys make brilliant firelighters, but for me, I've got 28 here for £1, and they fit into my pocket. I can put those, I can break that down. I can just show you. There's a piece there that I broke down off another one. That in itself is only a third of a block, and oops, excuse me. Sorry. It has already been burning. I've just tried to set fire to a piece that has burnt up. There you go. So even a small piece like that, okay, which is tiny, still puts off a really good flame and will give you enough to get your kindling onto, to get your hobo burning well, to get your brew on. Guys, cheap and cheerful, works for me.